Thanks for joining me on this Friday morning. I look forward to this evening, afternoon when Micah will be sharing the teaching for the weekend for us. And that's this afternoon. So make sure you tune in for that if you're able or that works for you. Or come out to the barn, should the Lord tarry, to the barn church on Sunday. This morning, I would like to read a verse to you, one of several, but the Apostle John in 1 John 5, verse 14 says, "Now this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us." He hears us. What confidence? He hears us. Not confidence in us, but that he hears us. Isn't that great? There's never any distraction in him. There's not other noises obscuring his hearing our voice or other things going on that oftentimes obstruct our hearing. But it says that this is the confidence that we have in him. If we ask according to his will, he hears us. That word confidence, I looked it up to kind of garner other slants to it. And in this context, it means boldness, openness. In fact, it means freedom of speech. Doesn't matter which slant you take on it. How great is that? Boldness, openness, freedom of speech. Freedom of speech to an American, that's kind of important attitude. Freedom, privilege that we have. But we can say anything to him, bring anything to him, boldly. In fact, boldly reminds me, as it would you, in the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 16, a dear verse to many of us. "Let us, therefore, come boldly to the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need." There was a man who was in need. Don't know exactly who it was, but in Psalm 116, there was a man who was in trouble, difficulty. Some suggest it was Hezekiah, but regardless, the author of Psalm 116 is not known. And I kind of like that sometimes. That way we don't put that slant on the reading of the text. But the psalmist in 116 says, "I love the Lord because he has heard." I'm not sure we oftentimes think of that. I love the Lord because he has heard my voice and my supplication. Not the voices, not the supplications, but my voice and my supplication, because he has inclined his ear to me. As we've talked about before, tilting that ear in our direction, his ear. "Therefore, I will call upon him as long as I live. The pains of death surrounded me," Psalm 116 goes on, "and the pangs of Sheol laid hold on me. I found trouble and sorrow. Then I called upon the name of the Lord. O Lord, I implore you, deliver my soul." Gracious is the Lord, and righteous. Yes, our God is merciful. The Lord preserves the simple. I was brought low, and he saved me. Return to your rest, O my soul, for the Lord has dealt bountifully with you. For you have delivered my soul from death, my eyes from tears, my feet from falling. I will walk before the Lord in the land of the living. I believed, therefore I spoke. I am greatly afflicted, I said in my haste. All men are liars. What shall I render the Lord for his benefits toward me? I will take the cup of salvation and call upon the name of the Lord. I will pay my vows to the Lord now in the presence of all his people. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. O Lord, truly I am your servant. I am your servant, the son of your maidservant. You have loosed my bonds. I will offer to you the sacrifice of thanksgiving and will call upon the name of the Lord. I will pay my vows to the Lord now in the presence of all his people, in the courts of the Lord's house, in the midst of you, O Jerusalem. Praise the Lord. Freedom of speech, boldness, openness. The Lord hears us. How good he is to us. I love the Lord because he's heard. Psalm 116. God bless you this day. The Lord be magnified. Maranatha.